girl woke up from a deep sleep only to discover that the entire world had vanished. Mounting her bicycle, she rode outside. Everything on the street appeared normal, yet there wasn't a single person in sight. The once bustling downtown was now eerily deserted. Cars sat idle with their hazard lights blinking, and only a golden retriever barked in the distance, seemingly playing with something invisible. She dropped her bike and walked toward the bridge. The highway stretched endlessly into the distance, dotted with a few vehicles. Everything looked as it should, but the unsettling silence made it all feel strange and wrong. Suddenly remembering something, the girl rushed to the hospital. Her brother had been critically ill and placed in the ICU. She ran into the ward, but her brother was nowhere to be found. Only the beeping ventilator remained. Fear crept in. What had happened to the world? She ran out in a panic. Towering buildings surrounded her, now silent and empty. She sprinted down the streets, shouting desperately, hoping to find another human, but there was no answer. It truly seemed like she was the only person left on Earth. After searching endlessly, exhausted, she stopped by a supermarket, grabbed a drink from the shelf, and took a long gulp. Sitting on the floor, she began to wonder what she should do next. Just then, a horn sounded in the distance. She rushed outside. Two people had arrived. They were just as confused as she was. Though strangers, a sense of familiar warmth and connection passed between them. The three of them headed to the police station in search of clues but found nothing useful. Instead, they encountered a juvenile delinquent named James. James didn't say a word. He just hopped on his bike and rode off alone. After some discussion, they decided to head for the city's tallest building. On the way, they came across a skyscraper with two giant words scrawled across it, SOS. They decided to investigate, but as soon as they stepped into the elevator, it trapped them inside. A raspy voice came through the speaker instructing them to drop their weapons. They complied. Moments later, the elevator doors opened, revealing a tall teenage boy. He too had been searching for people. Turned out he was the son of a billionaire with a garage full of supercars. Now united, the group felt a renewed sense of purpose. Climbing into his sports cars, they continued their search for answers. After searching endlessly with no result, they planned to leave the city together. But when they reached the edge of town, they discovered something chilling, a dense, unnatural fog. It was spreading from the outskirts inward, enveloping everything in its path, seeping into every crack and corner.